I call the honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Assistant Minister for Defence. In 2011, the Assistant Minister attacked a 3% wage increase offered to defence personnel as outrageous because it was below inflation. The Assistant Minister's current offer is 1.5% and cuts Christmas and recreational leave. If 3% was outrageous then, how does the Assistant Manager describe his own government's pay offer? Is it cheap? Is it shameful? Is it appalling or just an absolute disgrace?
The member for Riverina will desist. I call the Honourable Assistant Minister for Defence.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I thank the Leader of the Opposition for his question. Can I say, if someone wants to speak about cheap and shameless, can I say it's the Leader of the Opposition who sat in Cabinet? You sat in Cabinet when $16 billion was cut out of the defence budget. $16 billion out.
The Minister will resume his seat and the Manager of Opposition Business will resume his seat, and the Minister will refer to people by their correct titles.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Leader of the Opposition sat in Cabinet in the last government while $16 billion was cut out of the defence budget, a budget cut to the lowest levels since 1938. 1938. Not only did the Leader of the Opposition and the previous government cut $16 billion out, the last 2 years of their pay offer was 2.5%. Now, in 2011, when 3% was offered, the budget of defence was substantially higher than what it is now. In 2011, when the last pay case was put forward, $16 billion had not been pulled out of the budget. So you left this government with the shameful position, the
Assistant Minister for Defence resume his seat. The Manager of Opposition Business.
Madam Speaker, I think it would also help the Minister if he directed his comments through the chair.
The Assistant Minister for Defence has the call.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. You left the Leader of the Opposition and the government left the government with a cupboard that is completely bare. Completely bare. Now, we would love to pay our soldiers more money. We would love it, but we don't have the money. We simply don't have the funds. That's the reality. If we were to pay our fighting men and women 1.5% more, do you know what it equals? It equals 2 weeks of the interest bill the previous government left us. That's it. 2 weeks of their interest bill. Just 2 weeks. We could pay an extra 1.5% to our soldiers if for just 14 days worth of the interest that the previous government left us. And if the previous government, if the Leader of the Opposition is so concerned about how much we can afford to pay our soldiers, sailors, airmen and women, can I say the dialogue could be started by the Labor Party joining with this government in the Senate and clearing $20 billion worth of savings? Because the opposition can't sit there and claim that we should be paying more funds when those funds aren't available, when they're stuck in the Senate, when the opposition is not being constructive, and you talk about shameless opportunism.